Hi, and welcome to Unit 1, Percentages, Units, and Rates, and also Intro to Excel. So in this video, we're just going to quickly go through the format of this unit, which will be very similar to every other unit. So this will be a little longer because the first unit, we're just going to go over a little bit more in detail. So the first thing you're going to see when you go into any unit will be a little video, which isn't there yet because I'm currently making it, that'll describe the overall unit. So the first thing we're going to talk about is the timeline. So the first 3 weeks of the course are all mapped out here. And so you can see we should start the 19th since the 18th we don't have school. It's Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Then what we end up having is our first written homework is due the 22nd. And then you see the second written homework, your first computer homework, and boom, 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 boom. All of these are written, all of these assignments are written down here. Okay, you can see the due dates, always at 11:59 p.m., project 2. All right, you can always complete these early, totally fine, always good to do that, no problem. So you have this, however you keep a schedule, make sure you write these things down. All right, so then the format of each of these units in terms of this structure will be the same. There's going to be a folder here called Videos, Readings, and Additional Examples. Let's go into it. And it'll start off with each week where we have kind of this new material that we're doing. There'll be these additional problems. So if we click this, we'll open it up. It's a Word document. And what we'll see is we've just got some problems you could work on, some extra ones. So you can try them out. You're not sure, you can look at this hint, then you can check your answer. These black boxes you highlight, so I just highlighted here, and then you can change the background highlighting to white. And what it'll do is it'll show the rest of the hint. Same thing for the answer. Change the background highlighting to no color. Whoop, messed this one up. And boom, you can see the answer. So these are just extra practice for you to try. You can do them before, of course, that's fine. You could just get into this document if you want, start trying stuff, start trying the homework, nothing wrong with that. Or you can start looking through the material and then try these after. You can mix those up however you want to do it, whatever works for you. Okay, so we've got these extra problems. Then what you'll see is for each of these pieces of the unit, there'll be videos and readings. And so for the first week, we're going to be doing percentages. It starts with a study guide. So let's click this. We'll open it up. Again, a Word doc. And then what it does is it breaks down percentages in this pretty big overview. And what it does is just kind of gives you the main ideas with some examples that we're going to be going through. So whenever we have a percentage problem, we've got this equation we can use. Here are 3 examples of problems I could give you and kind of what it looks like to solve them. Okay, and then it moves on to the next thing. Okay, let's talk about increase, decrease. You've got these little questions here. These are places where you can stop and try to answer something before, you look anymore, and then I will go through the solution of it after. Okay, so you can kind of check these out. All right, so that kind of gives you an idea of what these things look like. Get rid of this, get rid of this. Okay, then there'll be a video attached to me going through this. Then what you'll have is you will have these extra videos and resources. So here's some videos going over percent change, increase, decrease. Here is a reading. The readings are going to be in your book, or they're just documents I've made. So here's a little quick sheet that you can use when you're doing percentages with some formulas you can try out. The way that I'm doing percentages is I'm trying to give you just one formula that you can use every time. But if you have other ways of doing things, that's okay. If you like the way that this sheet gives you many different formulas for every scenario, but you like it this way, go ahead and use this. Totally fine. Right? So, I'm going to show you ways to do things in this class, but that doesn't mean it's the only way to do it. So you gotta figure out what is the best way to do something that makes the most sense to you, and you use that. If I ask you to do something a specific way, you do it that way. But if I don't, then of the many ways there are to often do the same math thing, you got to find the one that makes the most sense to you, right? If I present a way to do something and it's really not clicking, you come talk to me and maybe we can find a different way for you to think about it so that you can solve the problems, all right? Other useful links are going to usually be websites where you can do some reading, see some videos, do some problems that are just extra. All right, so same format for the units, and then some videos for the Intro to Excel. All right, so that's what that looks like. You've got your videos, readings, and some additional examples. Then you'll see the next folder is computer practice. You go in here, here are your computer practice problems. Okay, you've got many chances on each computer practice problem to get it right. So don't worry about, oops, I got it wrong. Oh no. You got some chances, so it's just do your best. But you really shouldn't be trying one problem 5-10 times without trying to figure out extra help. So Googling things, going back to your resources, your readings, asking me, asking a classmate, asking the tutoring center, right? Don't spend 20 minutes on one of these problems. Try it. Go back to your reading, see if you can kind of figure out your additional examples. Ooh, what am I doing different here? Can't do that. Try it again. You talk to me. What else? We also then will have the written project, the homework, and the written homework and projects. Ooh. So you'll see here, right at the top, we've got the written homeworks and we've got our projects, right? The documents here. What you'll do is you'll open this up, you'll read the directions, you'll do the problems. I'm asking you to save these with a specific file name. So your last name, underscore what assignment it is, written homework 1, written homework 2, project, and then MAT 109. So I gave you an example here. For written homework 1, I would save my file as Bolduc underscore written homework 1 underscore math 109. What do you do then? Once you've finished, you click this button. You can click Start. You go right here, you click Choose File, and then that'll open up your File Explorer in your computer, and you take the file, and boom, you submit it. So that Word doc that you've saved. You just submit, and you hit Submit Question. And then I'll go grade it. So you won't see a grade right away because I have to manually grade the written homework, so don't worry if it says 0 once you've submitted it. It just means I haven't graded it yet, okay? So I'll always let you know when something's been graded so you can go check out your grade. How do you do that? Gradebook, okay? So hopefully that's not too bad. You can see all these here. And so that's basically it. That's Unit 1. We're doing percentages. We're doing units and rates, and we're also mixing up Excel into here. You'll see the Excel right here too. The Excel, the written homework 3, which is the Excel, is just trying to get you used to playing with Excel, do some calculations, make a text box, stuff like that. So nothing too heavy, just a couple things for you to play around with. All right, so get going, start doing the reading, start looking at your assignments. Let me know if you have questions.